Hi guys, my name is Hannah. Welcome to Winsome Cottage Garden. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. We are in the city, as you can see. It's a pretty nice day. It's about 7:30-ish. It's about 75 degrees. The days are getting a little bit shorter now that fall is approaching. It'll get dark about 9. So I have about an hour and a half tonight to get a couple of different things done. And I thought we would start by doing a harvest video because I've got a lot of vegetables that need to be harvested. I'm going to be gone this weekend, so it'd be good to get them off the vine and can bring them with me. And I think I also am going to be harvesting some potatoes today. It's unclear whether it's just going to be one of the kinds I planted or both kinds. So I'm going to go check that out after I've harvested everything else, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. Okay, I thought that we would actually start with the tomatoes. I know I have some San Marzanos up in here. I also think I probably have some cucamelons. And then over here, I think I have some ground cherries to find. And I definitely also have some Paul Robesons and other cherries. So, lots of goodies in the garden right now. My salad has bolted, sadly, but I also should probably, if I can remember, add some bags to these cucamelons. They're not quite ripe yet. Cucamelons actually turn like an orange, like a bright orange when they ripen. So I know that they're definitely not ready yet. I'm gonna do some harvesting and then we'll see what other yard work I get to. So that took up all my time, as often is the case. I did get everything harvested. I tied up the tomatoes, which I'm at the point now where I'm only pruning leaves for airflow. I'm not worrying about suckers anymore because it's like August 10th-ish. So I'll probably let it go for the next couple weeks, and I'll start topping the plants and hopefully get the tomatoes to ripen before the first frost. Things are slow this year. I did read that it's supposed to be like a warmer fall, which would be great. We need it. Half my dahlias are still budded, haven't flowered, but it's just taking time. I did want to show you everything that I harvested today. So I actually got a lot of tomatoes. They're finally coming in, and the Paul Robesons are looking. I harvested them with green shoulders. I find with Paul Robesons, if you wait until it's like perfectly ripe, this bit is starting to rot. So I bring them in like this and sit them for a little while. I got a massive amount of ground cherries, and to be honest, there were more that I could have picked. I just got tired. A lot of cherry tomatoes, a few cucamelons or Mexican sour gherkins. They're just kind of starting. Good number of San Marzanos. What else? I also got quite a number, 6 bell peppers. This is the first. I know my sister harvested one when she was house sitting for me the other day. It was the first time I picked some. 1 jalapeno, a good number of shishitos, and 2 corbaci. I also did get some potatoes. Now, I think these have been left in the ground a little too long. A little worse for wear, but nice and firm, still edible. I really didn't get that far on the potatoes. It was overgrown, so I had to do some like work to get back there, which was quite a lot. And then when I did, I discovered the ground was very, very hard. I came back from a little while away and realized my drip had disconnected, and I don't know how long it had been disconnected. It was actually realized while I was gone because my sister, the dogs need to go out at an odd time, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when these happened to be running, and she said water was just pouring out of it. And I went and looked at it, and sure enough, the hose that was to my vegetable garden had disconnected. I fixed it, but I don't know how long everything was without water, which is not great. Nothing was showing a tremendous amount of strain, except now I'm wondering if the squash plants on that side, part of the reason they look so sad might be because they didn't have water. But the other ones don't look that great either, and they definitely had water. So, c'est la vie, I guess. Anyway, the ground was really, really hard, and I don't really have a potato fork. The only ever time I've grown potatoes was in grow bags with really nice fluffy soil, and I had not realized how compact the soil was. So I got like probably about 3 or 4 feet in. I can do the whole thing. So in a video coming soon, what I'll probably do is I'm going to go buy myself like a potato fork or something to make it easier on myself. I'm going to make sure it's well irrigated so it can soften up a little bit. And then I'm going to, next week sometime, use a potato fork to harvest everything. And then I think I'm going to cover it with plastic early and just try and kill some of the weeds that grow back there. It's a tough area, but it's a no man's land. So things like the potatoes in general are a good thing back there. I just got to get the weeds under control. So maybe it's something I can get done with a little help this year. So my little lantern has just turned on, which I know means it's time for me to go inside. We will do a garden tour soon here, and actually at the cottage will be a fairly soon video you will see. So lots of fun updates. The summer lull has passed, and now some of the fall flowering things are just starting to come into their own, which I always love them. So anyway, stick around for those videos. If you wanted to see when I planted the potatoes, I'll add that video down below. And hopefully sometime next week we'll get the rest of them out of the ground, and I'll have a little bit better harvest than I have right now. So thanks guys for watching. I can't wait to see you for the next video. Bye-bye.